Number 1. The melanistic fox. When you think of the most beautiful wild animals in the world, foxes probably aren't your first response. But have you ever seen a cross fox? These foxes were incredibly rare and majestic, once abundant in America until they were nearly wiped out by the late 19th century, thanks to the high demand for their unique fur. Cross foxes are nearly identical to red foxes but have larger, thicker tails with more fur. They were named after the long dark stripe that runs down their back, crossing another stripe to form a cross on their shoulders. The incredibly unique fur of these foxes is the result of a partially melanistic variant, which is basically the opposite of albinism, meaning an abundance of dark color pigment is produced on their skin. Although they represent about 30% of the Canadian fox population, they are still a very rare sight to see. There's an even more elusive type, the silver fox. These mysterious foxes are the fully melanistic version of the cross fox. Over years of breeding, as you can see, they have a shiny black undercoat with a finish that looks like it's been sprinkled with silver, as well as some white coloring on the tail tip. You'd be very lucky to spot one of these foxes around. Number 2. Albino snake. Albinism is a condition in which the pigment melanin, responsible for skin, hair, and eye color, isn't produced, and it's not limited to just us humans. Even if you're afraid of snakes, it's hard to deny that albino snakes are seriously captivating. However, it's unlikely you'll come across one yourself, as they are some of the rarest creatures in the world. The reason they are so rare is quite sad. In nature, most snakes rely on camouflage to avoid becoming dinner, but an albino snake with its pearly white skin would stand out in its natural habitat and likely wouldn't survive long enough to reproduce. Furthermore, albinism often results in visual impairments, making these snakes even more vulnerable to both predators and illegal hunters looking to capitalize on the growing demand for exotic pets and derivatives of rare creatures. It's a tough life being so beautiful. Number 3. The king cheetah. Take a look at the magnificent fur of this cheetah. Compared to its common counterpart, you'll soon understand why it's called the king cheetah. This stunning and rare big cat is a variety of the regular cheetah with a rare mutation that produces a creamy-colored coat with large spots and 3 distinct, wide, dark stripes that extend from the neck to the tail. Initially, it was thought to be a completely different species before it was discovered that the skin pattern was actually caused by a recessive gene that promotes the overproduction of melanin in the skin. In 1926, Major and Cooper shot a detail of the king and noticed that its fur was thicker and darker than usual, so they named it after themselves. However, it was soon changed to Astonishing rex from the Latin rex, meaning king. This indescribable cheetah is actually one of the rarest animals in the world, with only 30 to 50 in the entire world, and
Acredita-se que
it's believed
apenas
that only
10
10 of
deles
them exist in
existam,
the
mano.
wild, while the others are in
Eles
captivity
estão em
and
parques
wildlife
protegidos
reserves. Number 4. The blue lobster. Lobsters are usually not known for their vibrant colors. However, in 2016, off the coast of Nova Scotia, 2 live blue lobsters were caught in quick succession, just 150 kilometers apart. Blue lobsters are typically considered a sign of good luck among fishermen in the region, so it seems like these folks had double luck. The chances of these creatures having this coloration are widely touted as being about 1 in 2 million. Considering that around 200 million lobsters are caught in the North Atlantic every year, this translates to about 100 blue lobsters appearing annually. These blue lobsters acquire their stunning cobalt blue color thanks to a genetic abnormality that makes them produce more of a certain protein than normal lobsters. Blue isn't even the rarest thing you can find in the ocean. In 2011, 2 crystal-clear lobsters were caught, completely transparent, a result of a genetic disease called leucism. Number 5. The golden tiger. If you've heard of something more majestic than a golden tiger, think again. Instead of being a separate subspecies, the golden tiger, sometimes called the golden tabby tiger, is a color variation caused by a recessive gene known as the wideband gene. These fabulous big cats have thicker and softer golden fur than regular tigers, with light orange stripes. Although they're a different variation of the Bengal tiger species, golden tigers are considerably larger and can weigh between 7 and 10 times more, up to 500 pounds. The first golden tigers were born in captivity in 1933, resulting from the mating of two Bengal tigers in Red Hat and Emotions in Florida. They're so rare that, as far as we know, they exist only in captivity, with around 30 or fewer golden tigers worldwide. As we wrap up this journey through the world of rare and stunning creatures, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on more fascinating stories from the natural world, uncovering the mysteries and wonders that our planet has to offer. Don't miss out on the chance to explore the extraordinary. Hit that subscribe button now and join us on our next adventure.